Back with another video. I'm Jamar Rashawn, former Division I defensive back that likes to break down film. I want to give a huge announcement and shout out to my new partners, SB Nation Field Goals, creating content for the Seattle Seahawks. Thank you guys for the opportunity. Justin Coleman, although he only started 5 of the 16 games last year, he finished the season with 42 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 2 INTs for touchdowns with 9 pass deflections. And that's just a small bite-sized sample because he was still learning the defense. I believe he is going to make a name for himself this season. Let's check out the film that he put on display for us to watch. Twins 11 personnel, hard zone left, play action bootleg to the right. Cobbs is doing a dummy route where he's just going to walk out as if he's blocking it in, just goes into his route. But Coleman, as you guys can see, he didn't fall for it. He does a good job of just staying patient and trusting his eyes right there, boop, and get that right hand in there for the PBU. 11 personnel, the Seahawks are playing cover 3. Coleman is in the nickel. He's the flat defender. He's just going to do a good job of collisioning Aiken and flatten out the route, but he has his eyes back at Jacoby the whole time. And Coleman made a house call for 6. Trey open, inverted cover 1, man-to-man in the nickel. The route is a slant. Coleman does a good job with his 2-hand press jam. As you guys can see, boom, right there. Now he's controlling the route. Now he's looking through the wide receiver to the quarterback for the PBU. Twin stack, empty right. Coleman is pressed man-to-man at cornerback, but it's a disguised B-gap blitz at the snap of the ball. The back view, you guys can really get a better picture of how fast he was coming after Watson to get the sack. Empty set, the Seahawks are playing a combo coverage. On Coleman's side, he's in a nickel. He's playing a cover 6. So pretty much he gets the China call to come off to work to the #1 receiver. The ball was thrown. He didn't get his head around, so luckily they didn't call a PI, but a good instinctive play right there. Boop. Come on, Cam. You got to have that, baby. Twins 11 personnel. It's 3rd and 20. It's a soft man-to-man. Coleman does a good job in the nickel of doing his assignment first. Now, if you want to be a Seattle Seahawks defender, you have to tackle in. He did just that. Twins 11 personnel, 3rd and 15. 2-man under is the call. He has anything inside leverage. Fitzgerald is going to run a bender. He didn't do a good job of collisioning, as you can see, but he made up for it on the back end. And on the back view, it shows just that. Bunch empty. The Seahawks are playing a soft cover 2. Coleman is head up on the point man. He is keying the quarterback and has anything that's thrown in front of his face, and he had to take out the legs just due to the NFL rules with the collisions. But he does a good job, man, and he really could have killed the man. So good IQ football play by Coleman by not killing the guy. 11 Twins in the nickel matched up against Taylor. He does a good job of reading his run pass key, sticking to his true principle. Now he gets off of it and he comes up and make a tackle on Carlos Hyde. Empty personnel, the Seahawks are in the soft Tampa 2. Coleman is in the nickel matched up against Algic Robinson. Robinson runs a soft bender. Now Coleman is just reacting off of CJ's eyes and he almost had the pick. Stagger 11 personnel, man-to-man on Jeffries, but it's a motion, so he has to stay true to the motion principles and follow the motion guy but trail behind him just in case they come back. He was a little late reacting to it, but in this play, well, this situation, sometimes being late is being on time and makes the play on little Garrett Blunt. Twins tight 11 personnel. Coleman is in the nickel. He's going to do a C-gap blitz at the snap of the ball, and he just comes in screaming like a bat out of hell. The back view, you guys can see the twist with Bennett going to the A-gap opened up the C-gap for him to run scot-free. 10 personnel delayed B-gap blitz. As you guys can see, look at that hole right there by the star. Although he didn't get the sack, he got the quarterback pressure, and he just comes in with bad intentions. 11 personnel, the Seahawks in the combo coverage. Coleman is the hook to curl defender. Beasley goes away, so now he drops and just stays patient, and Dakota Prescott pretty much threw him the pick, and he made a house call. That's 1-800-house call. Let me say that one more time. 1-800-house call. The Patriots sure could have used them in the Super Bowl, but that's none of my business. None of my business. Trey open, the Seahawks are in cover 3. Fitzgerald goes in motion, but he sits down, so it still end up being Trey open. So Coleman bluffed it as if he was going to blitz. Boom, he bluffed. Now he immediately gets depth and cuts underneath the comeback. And he almost had the INT. Tight Trey open. Coleman is in the nickel head up on Brown. Brown tries to crack block him, but he blocked him right into the play for a minimum gain. There you guys have it. Justin Coleman, I believe he's going to have a breakout year because he is actually going to have a full year to show everything that he is good at doing. The Patriots definitely could have used him in the Super Bowl. No shade, but I'm just keeping it real. Shout out to Pete Carroll for finding this steal. And shout out to Bill Belichick for making a bad deal. Hey, there you guys have it. Follow me on all of my social media platforms, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. If you need work done, get at me, ttgproductions@yahoo.com. And if you like my content, subscribe.